Hi Libra, it's Samantha from Soul Pathways, and I'm here to give you your monthly timeless love reading for the month ahead. It's timeless, so from here on out, whenever you get to this reading, it's meant for your month ahead, whatever month that happens to be, okay? It's a general love reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, okay? General, meaning it won't resonate with everybody. Take what you can and leave the rest. If you want a personal read, that information's below. Just reach out and we'll set something up, okay? The cards have already been shuffled and meditated on, and I'm pretty much ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and pull general energies with this deck, and then I'm going to get additional energies with this deck that is filled with reversals now. Okay, and then at the end, I have letters, so we're going to get initials, but I'm also channeling messages, additional messages through the letters as well. It just started happening, so I figured I'd flow with it. I will say, though, the messages that are coming through with the letters aren't all love messages. So when it comes to those, just be rather open-minded, please. Okay, I would definitely appreciate it. Thanks, Libra. But this is the timeless love reading. Okay. So let's go ahead and get Divine in here and see what's going on for you, shall we? I hope you're doing good today. It's good to see you. Thank you for showing up. I did. Happy first day of summer, too. Happy solstice. That's right, Dad. Yes. Messages for Libra. Might feel like you're going in circles with something for some Libras out there. Don't worry, that's coming to an end. If you felt like you've been going through something like that, like it's been cyclical, and it's driving you crazy. And maybe that's even you. Thought patterns. Like you're just going around and around and around in your head. Aim higher when it comes to love. Don't settle. This is not the time to settle. How do we do that? I'm being told to express that, okay? By working on yourself. If you want better, you have to believe that you can have it, and then decide what you want. And then you have to decide, see if you're capable of receiving that, frequency-wise. So, if you are, kudos. But if you're not, you attract what you are, right? And we live in an energetic world, so whatever you are, you'll attract that frequency-wise to you. Something more. There's a group of Libras that are changing for the better. This is the message that correlates with this. Okay. Okay. So there are a group of Libras out there that want better. They're doing the internal work, and it's going to pay off. Congratulations. 4, 5, 6 on my timer. when I said that. Yeah, working on it. You're committed to working on it. This is the prerequisite, the commitment to working on something, rebuilding something. You. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some general energies for your love. Success. I just heard success. I seen a trumpet sounding, almost like Judgment Day, but not. Like victory, almost. So yeah, wonderful. 5:47 on my timer when that came through. So 5:11 could be important. 5:47 could be important. 5s could be important. 4s and 7s could be important. So triples of any one of those numbers or quadruples. Yeah. You're wanting to cut out bad habits at this time, or people. You could be. People, places, and things. You're getting rid of them. You're like, whatever doesn't serve me, get out of here. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm just done. Good on you. I'm like, I'm with you. I'm totally with you there. You're just, if it doesn't serve you and your highest good, you're calling it. And you're cutting cords and you're moving forward at this time. And I'm getting chills up my body. So this is confirmation that you're on the right path with that. 6:52 when I said that, which is 6-7. So that's progress moving forward, Libra. Wonderful. Random. Some of you might like chopping wood to alleviate stress. Just saying. You never know. Some of you might like the woods. Being in the woods, you might need more wood. Like being in the woods, being in nature. Okay, some of you, it's about stopping karmic patterns within yourself, but with other people as well. You're done. You've had it. Not only with others, but with yourself too. You've had it. 737, 747, and 757. You might be seeing these numbers. They're important. Google them. They're angel numbers. They all mean something. You're cutting away karmic ties, karmic behaviors, patterns. You're ready to move up. If you've been quiet, you're done. You're done with no contacts. You're done with not communicating with people. You're done with it all. You're ready to move forward. Yeah, I was told to look at this. You're done with narcissists. You're done with love bombing. You're done with self-absorption. You're done with non-reciprocal relationships. You're done with people who aren't pleasant to be around, who are just toxic and unhealthy. You're cutting all of it out, and without a blink, without a second glance. You're not looking, you're not thinking twice about it, because you know by doing it, it brings you in paradise. Without a doubt, it brings you in happiness, joy, playfulness, and it brings you in a whole new phase, which then will bring in the right person who will enjoy your company, whom you will enjoy. Exactly. It'll bring in a whole new, I was just told, then your ships will come in. We've got 2 rowboats, but your ships will come in. 911 on my timer, so Google that. That is a very important number. And then I was told to look at the deck. Soulmate. So you're going to bring in a soulmate once you do this. Do it. Watch, look, pay attention to your patterns. Pay attention. Perception, stalking. So maybe you're being watched, or you're watching somebody. Maybe you're watching somebody ascend, and maybe you're ascending. But whatever it is, these are the energies. Maybe in the past you didn't feel like enough. Maybe you're dealing with people that don't feel like enough. Whatever it is, Libra, you're done with it. You're ready to cut ties and move on. You're getting on the damn ship. You're tired. You want to heal your heart, so you're healing it. You're like, this is done. 10:10 on my timer, which means I'm done. I'm moving on because you want to transform your life. You're ready. You said, I'm done with the toxicity. I'm done with addictions. I'm done with abusive, toxic relationships. I'm ready to have a real life. I'm ready to have a healthy, good life. I'm ready to transform. I'm ready to listen now, Divine. I'm ready to open up my ears. I'm ready to evolve. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to heal my inner child. I love that. I'm ready to release all the people, places, and things that don't serve my highest good. I'm ready to cut the ties, remove the baggage. I'm ready to even cut off my own bull. I'm ready. I'm ready to face it and heal it. You gotta feel it to heal it, Libra. That's how you get rid of it. And if you're ready, then you're gonna look in the mirror. You're gonna do the mirror work, and that's how you get rid of it. That's how you get rid of it. You look in the mirror, and you start calling out your own self. You sit down with yourself in a mirror. And over time, when you do this consistently, on a consistent basis, and you really touch on that spot, with Divine, not alone, with Divine, and your ancestors in tow, and you face it, really face it, and you feel that stuff, and you let that out in your own privacy. But with these folks, I call them folks because to me they're real, they're my family. They help you, and it does work. I am living proof. It works. You raise your vibration, and the next thing you know, you're on a damn coffee date. It works. It works. So you get rid of old school thinking, outdated thinking, and you come to a place where you can own the truth. And that's what it's all about. You want to own the truth. You're coming to a place where you want to get rid of the old, and you want to step up and you want to speak a truth. You want to speak your truth. And maybe you're asking, well, what is my truth? Who am I anymore? I'm somebody who wants healthier in my life. I want to make healthy choices in love. I'm tired of the same old men, same old women. I want to reach out and communicate this. I want healthy communication. I want healthy thought. I want healthy love. I'm done with the backstabbing. I'm done with the toxicity. I'm done with the deception and the lies and the cheating and the masks and the hiding and the betrayal and all the junk I've been having to repair for decades. I'm old. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm ready to talk. You want to talk? I'd like to talk. Let's talk. And that's where you're at. That's where you want to get to. You want to call somebody. You want to reach out. But first you got to reach in. If you haven't gotten to the reach in, you will. It's here. Let's get some more messages, shall we? I hear you're doing fabulous. I was just told that. You're doing fabulous. Very proud of you. This is from Divine. Emperor in reverse. No Freudian slips in my book. This deck I don't work with typically. This is actually King of Swords in reverse, which would be Libra. Past tense, I was told, though. So in the past, I just heard I didn't really know myself. I didn't really know what I wanted, where I was going. Here's the Emperor. Upright. Here you are. Huh. And I just got a notification on the bottom of the deck. A like with a thumbs up. Confirmation at 1441. A mirrored number. This could be about a twin flame or a soulmate. So we have an Emperor who's resting with the Four of Swords. Because he's done a lot of work, but he is thinking about somebody. He wants to dance with them, dine them, wine them. He's wanting to do something different. He's in love. Or she. Libra, you in love. You are all about love. Libra is love. The epitome of. We've got an Ace of Cups on deck in the upright. I mean, with an Ace of Swords? Come on. So right off the top, you're wanting to communicate your truth about love. What is it about love? Well, you're not able to do this right now with Fool card in reverse. Okay. So why would that be? Looks like we have people interfering here with the Two of Wands. Yeah. Seems like somebody close to you is getting in the way. You see? We have somebody getting in the way. Somebody's getting in the way? Telling you. Looks like a queen. We have a Queen of Cups. And then we have an Empress in the reverse. You have two women. One you're wanting to get to in the upright and one who's in the reverse. Now, I'll say this. I'm going to retract all these genders. This could be a man. This could be a woman. Okay? Whatever you see going on here, if you're a woman, then these are men. If you're a man, then these are women. Okay? Just take the role and switch it as you see fit. However it fits your story, please. What I'm seeing here is I've got an Empress in the reverse blocking. That, or I've got a friend. Somebody close. Somebody's pretending to be a friend. But they ain't a friend. There could be two. I feel two separate energies here. A masculine and a feminine. They ain't good. They're both negative. And they're around you. And they're preventing you from getting to the golden. Just her golden child. $17.29 on my timer. Magician. You're a magician. Did you know that? Well, you do now. Whoever you are, I'm tapping into a magician here. You have the ability to pull this off. Look at, he's pulling communication out of a hat. Looks like you're going to pull it off anyway. Because you want this. You want to talk to this person. And regardless of what other people say, you're going to go for it. I'm being told to shuffle, so I'm going to shuffle. Flip. Okay. Always with the reversals. So it seems to me, and I love that with the sword coming out of the hat, though it does make me feel like, is there any sneaky energy? What are you, well, this flipped. Quite a few cards here, only the top card. Well, what about the one? No, I just heard no, just the top. Okay. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is my communication card, but look. In this particular deck, the 8 of Wands is not rapid communication. It's back to this Empress reverse. See the blue ribbon and the blue dress. See the brown hair? Brown hair. Yeah, looks like you're with her still, or at least with the honking horn. You're sleeping with her still. Or you're sleeping with him still. And you're not able to get out of it. 1944. And that could be the hold up. And they are making things rather difficult with the Five of Wands here for you. They're not letting you end a relationship with them. No siree, Bob. This is death, which is a Scorpio card. You could have Scorpio in your chart. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, Libra. But there's no death today in the chart. But we do now have the Five of Cups. So they don't want you to walk away. So they're not letting you. They're just not. They're fighting you on it. In fact, you could have yet another person, a Queen of Swords. Because I feel this is another person entering in and putting in their 2 cents and possibly helping out to keep you stuck. Somebody with swords, air in their chart could be prevalent to this. So do note the air signs around you because they don't want you to move on. So I think you're trying to figure out ways very quickly on how to get out of this situation. You could be married and you're trying to get out of it. But this card is in reverse. So what am I getting here? You're trying to get out of it. You're thinking of new ways to get out of a wedding or a marriage that you're in. A commitment. For some of you, it's not marriage. For others of you, it is. Some of you, this is just a commitment. You feel very stuck and lonely. You're not happy. I just heard, but a wish is going to come true for some of you. Because look below. See all these swans? Swans happen to be archetypical of twin flames and soulmates. They mate for life. Google it. And he's looking at him. 22 on my timer too. 22:09 exactly. And all he's thinking about is being with his twin, his soulmate. We've got a lot of 5s here. I got 555. So you could be seeing that a lot. And I just said that at 2220 on my timer. Just saying, you want change is what I'm saying. Seeing here. You're ready. You're done. 10 of Wands. You're just so done. And that's the overall energy here. You are ready to move away. I just heard run away. Oh, Libra. You're ready to run away. Because you have 10. That's 10 and here's another 10. So 10, 10. 10 of Pentacles. And now we have Judgment. So, yeah. I do feel like you are seeing somebody glow up and you're ready to give them anything to be with them, to talk to them, to make things right. You feel like you gotta have a conversation. Man or woman. Again, switch gender roles as you see fit. Knight of Wands. Really think you find this person extremely attractive. And I have another 10. And you're in love. 10 of Cups. So I have 10, 10, 10. You're done with this other person. You got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. You're ready to roll. And this would be your Justice. Libra. Here you are. You just came out. You're in love, Libra. You're in love with somebody. And you want to give them the world. And you want to do it very quickly. You're trying not to be impulsive about this. You really are. You really, really are. You're trying to keep your head about you. But Gemini's here with the Lovers. And you really do feel like this is your forever person. But I have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Which says, for me right now, timing's off. That Eight of Cups gotta occur first. Eight of Cups, because a Seven of Cups is there. Yeah, there's too many options. You have to walk away from something in order to move forward with another. It's like needing, let's say you want to go clothes shopping and your closet's already full of clothes. You have to actually go through your closet and decide what clothes you're going to donate. So you have to do some spring cleaning in your closet and empty out some spots, and then do the hard work of boxing it up, bagging it up, taking it to wherever you're going to donate it, and then, you know, clean out the closet, sweep it, and get it all ready. Then you get to go shopping, right? Some of you, at least the ones that I am picking up on, if you move towards this Empress right now, you won't get the fortune of being with them because you haven't done any of that cleaning. You haven't left or nothing. So there's forward movement here towards a person, but be mindful to do it slowly because we still have the Queen of Pentacles here. You could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody who's all about the money that you need to, or that you give money to, that you need to deal with. And you might have some fear over dealing with because they're giving you a hard time. They might make you feel grief. There could be grief there, shame, guilt, a lot of things. And there's no balance. There's absolutely no balance. And there's a lot of lies and deceit with the moon. So I have Temperance reversed, so Sagittarius, and I have Moon reversed, Pisces or Cancer. I'm going Pisces. Pisces came up first. So I know you want forward movement in love, but at this time you got to work on yourself and the relationships that you're in, okay, currently. Let's go ahead and get some letters. What's the ultimate outcome? A wish will not be granted at the moment due to a person who's lying, who's holding you back, okay? I'm also feeling magic being done here. They're holding you back in plenty of ways. This is a lie, deception, deceit card, but that can also cover magic in my mind. It's about weapons, and magic is a weapon. And and this is about love. They don't love, okay? But they don't want you to move forward in love, okay? So, they could have you, they could, something in your drink or in your food. They could be messing with how you're viewing things. And there's a mask being worn here and drinks all around. And no real horse. There's no forward movement. They got you at a complete and utter standstill. Okay? So, yeah. You're not happy. You're super unhappy with this community. That was a Three of Cups in reverse. So, the Sun card, Leo, and Three of Cups. So, I do feel like the outcome is no forward movement at this time. No love, Two of Cups. And I feel like you're low on strength here as well. Another Leo. Because you need a breather. You've got a little bit of a broken heart. Okay. You feel like you've got competition with, you feel like you got competition for the person you desire. man or woman. Let's just put it that way. So, you might feel like you don't have a shot at this point because of what's going on in your relationship. The devil's in the upright in your marriage. And they're not letting you end it with the Tower. So, that's where we're at in the moment. Let's get some messages. Sorry, it's loud, Libra. I just heard, how many different places. Okay. I want to grab from different spots, because when I grab from the same spot, it gives me, okay. Temporary. When I was grabbing the letters, I heard, this is temporary. Okay? 31 on my timer, which is a 4. Okay? A. R. U. D. B. J. E. F. S. Hear that horn? Confirmation. Another A. So we have 2 A's now. And a T. Okay. So, off the top, I heard rat. So we have some rat, or rats, as in multiple rats, around us. Okay? Rats. A rat infestation. That could be truly what you're dealing with, or in your friend group, you got some rats. Okay? I also got bats. Bats in the belfry. Somebody thinks they're fat. Also. I don't know what that has to do with the price of tea in China, but that is coming through. Somebody thinks they're fat. And they're damn near starving themselves, which won't help, just coming from somebody who studied nutrition. Confirmation. Okay. Okay. Somebody needs to know that they're safe. They're safe. At 3311, understand that you're safe. Okay? Somebody's wondering about their rate. Some sort of rate, or they're feeling rated. Rate. Okay. And I just heard, I want to go out on a date. Would you like to go out on a date? Let's go out on a date. Then I heard bait. Could be using you as bait. You could be used as bait, or they're being used as bait. I got Drew here. I got Faye. Somebody needs to be sat the F down. I just heard somebody's a badass. I got FU. So somebody's pretty upset. FU. Somebody could be a doctor. DR. I got doctor. They use doctor initials. Somebody's got the tab. Somebody's paying the tab. DF. Somebody's in love with the DF, Divine Feminine, DF. This is all about the DF. Somebody needs more rest. They're not sleeping very well. Get more rest. You're not going to do wonderful things if you're sleeping. And no buts about it. Confirmation with the notification there. No buts, no ands, ifs, or buts about it. I got butts here. Somebody is a butt man or woman. They've got a very nice butt themselves. We could be dealing with Dre, Dr. Dre. I just heard Dr. Dre is dead. Isn't that part of Eminem's song? Somebody could be dead and locked up in a basement. Just saying. Something is going to be sold as is because somebody is short money and needs it. Jeff could be significant with that. Somebody named Jeff. Ruth is coming through as well. Tub. Somebody likes to sit in the tub. Spiritual baths. Somebody might need a spiritual bath in their tub. Somebody's buying a new tub. Maybe somebody's last name is Tub or Tub Men. I'm hearing Tub Men. The feds are involved here. Somebody needs to understand they're being watched by the feds. They're going to be raided by the feds. Somebody's going to get raided by the feds. They're being watched by the feds. They're going to get taken down. I just heard prison time. Taken downtown. Questioned. For the disappearance. The loss, the murder, crimes. Lots of different crimes are coming up here. This is true. I've got true. This is true. True crime. It just came up. Somebody's true blue as well. Somebody will be true. Somebody's true, or maybe you're true, or you'll tell the truth. Somebody's name is AJ. AJ. Somebody could be a part of the fire department. I just heard South Boulevard. Could be located off of South Boulevard. South Bend, Indiana. Ohio just came up too. Jacksonville, Florida. Eugene, Oregon. I'm going to sue you. Somebody's taking you to court to sue you. Also, we have the name Sue. Sue. Sue, Suzanne, Susie. Somebody's rights were violated. Defamation of character, slander, just to name a few. I've got Jared, could be significant. Back to the word fat. Trap. It's a trap. I'm hearing it's a trap. Hang back. It's a trap. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I just heard that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I don't even know, but that is a jingle. Somebody watches a lot of TV. Somebody's depressed. Somebody spends a lot of time watching TV. Somebody could be very much into art. I just heard taking it, selling it, buying it, selling it. Fear. Somebody's very fearful. Somebody says dear a lot. I love you, dear, or as in dear Abby, dear. Oh dear. I just heard bestie. Somebody wants their best friend back. Somebody misses talking with their best friend. Somebody misses having the support of somebody who cares. Somebody, I got jar. Spells in a jar. Jars are going into freezers. I'm seeing jars and freezers filled with different items, we'll just say. You're either putting those jars in the freezers or they're being put in there in different freezers regarding you. I've got abs here. Somebody's worried about their abs or wanting to work their abs out, or spending time on their abs. Somebody needs more funds, or they're wanting to get funded fast. I've got fast. Somebody wants something very fast. Money fast. Fast money. Fast everything. I just heard somebody say, just die already. Will you die already? Just die. Somebody spends an awful lot of time at the bar. Like it's one big joke. What a big joke show. I feel like it's the same person that wants this other person to die, but yet they're sitting ironically at the bar killing themselves. 44 on my timer. Smart. I just heard Justin. Justin. So somebody's name could be Justin. Dustin, destiny. Acting, somebody's acting like they care, acting like they want to be with somebody, acting, but they don't really. Delaware could be important. I'm hearing rape, rap, grape. Maybe somebody raps for a living. Maybe grapes are important. Maybe in your raps you talk about, for YouTube's purposes, I'm not going to say that first word again. We're going to just say I don't know. That first word. I'm not going to repeat it again, though. I feel a connection. Deb could be important. Deb, Debbie, Deborah. Tease. I heard tease. Somebody's a tease. Maybe Deb's a tease and somebody wants to be pleased. Somebody flies into a rage rather easy. Back up. I heard back up. Bad. Somebody has a bad attitude. Does bad things. Just to do bad things. For fun, I just heard. Tea. Somebody could drink tea. They like to be by the sea, water, ocean, sea. Seat. Somebody sits a lot. So they sit by the ocean. They sit by the ocean. They sit by water. They do a lot of thinking there. Yeah. Okay. That's about it. That's what I got. We got some names. We got a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't related to love, but some things in love came out. Yeah. Somebody thinks another person's a brat. Brat. Could be the same person who thinks another's a rat. Somebody's gonna, I got ear here. So somebody's having hearing issues, or they're gonna hear from somebody. I just heard, see, I told you so. I just heard no stopping them. Him, her. No stopping him or her. I just heard be still. Be calm. It'll be okay. Confirmation. Okay. That's what I got. Bead. Okay, Libra, thank you for joining. I hope that you got something useful out of this reading, and that it was helpful and directive and a little fun even. Okay? Yes. I hope that you have a great day, a wonderful rest of your Friday. Know that you're safe, that you're loved, because you are, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye.